Racing to the 2020 Breeders' Cup, and this time we go to Old Del Mar. It's the Grade 1 Pacific Classic, the Midsummer Showcase at Old Del Mar. 7-horse field, and kind of a rematch here of the San Diego Handicap, the Grade 2 Prep. Let's start at the rail with Midcourt, who battled with Maximum Security all the way down the stretch, losing by officially a nose. Maximum Security putting the nose on the line over Midcourt. Midcourt's kind of proven that he's a solid Grade 2 horse, and in the right spots he can be competitive, maybe in a smaller field in a Grade 1. But I also think he's proven that he can't really get 10 furlongs. I think that's going to be the biggest challenge in this race for Midcourt, to see if he can get that 10 furlong distance. I think he's more of a horse that you want to use under in this race. Higher Power had kind of a strange trip the last time out in the San Diego 5-horse field. I think he benefits from having a couple of more horses in this race, and I think he can probably lay back. His best race was at Old Del Mar last year. He's two starts, 1 win. He won the Pacific Classic, but he's never come close to that speed figure that he earned last year in the Pacific Classic when he ran that 110 Brisnet speed figure. He seems to be rounding into form. Flavian Prat is riding well, and Higher Power could be one to consider if you're not totally sold on Maximum Security. Mironique is the new shooter in this race, and I think he's got a lot of upside here. A few years back, Game Winner was favored in this race, and he got burned into the ground by a horse named Mystery Train, who came over from Argentina. Kind of a similar type of thing here. We get Mironique with 9 starts, 4 wins, 4 seconds. Ran in a couple of Grade 1s over there. He can get the distance, and he's got a little bit of speed. His first few races were at 5, 6, and 7 furlongs. Last time out, he went 1.25 miles on the turf. Now he goes 1.25 miles on the dirt. 9 starts, 4 wins. He gets Lasix and has been working out long. I think he could show a little bit of speed here and maybe grit it out for a second place finish. You got Dark Vader, who came off the bench, a nice win. He was entered in the San Diego, elected to run in that optional non-winner as a 2 spot. He got that win. Now he's 13 starts, 3 wins, and he retains Umberto Rispoli, who's still riding well at Old Del Mar. The big favorite, Maximum Security, went off at 2-5 the last time out in the San Diego. He'll probably be 3-5 in this spot. Should appreciate the longer distance, because I think that'll slow down the fractions, and I think he'll be able to control the speed more on the front end. And it kind of depends on what Mironique does and a horse like Midcourt. If Midcourt wants to try to go to the lead again, I think that gives a target more for Maximum Security as he stretches out at the longer distance. Couple of workouts for Maximum Security since that last race. Be interesting to see how he responds to that stretch duel. I think there's a couple of options here. If you really like Maximum Security, you can play the Exacta over Dark Vader and Mironique. I think you could also play Dark Vader as a sneaky win bet in your doubles or pick 3s or pick 4s multi-race bets. Should be an interesting Pacific Classic. I think Maximum Security probably will get the job done on the stretch out, but a little bit of a saver bet on Dark Vader might be the way to go, or straight Exactas over Dark Vader and Mironique. Who do you like in the Pacific Classic? Leave a note below, hit subscribe, share this horse racing video with all your friends, and remember, ring that bell for notifications. We've got Derby updates. Watch those from earlier this week, and we'll also continue to profile as we get ready for the Kentucky Derby, some of the speed figure progression, and an analysis on which jockeys are riding who. We've got a Riders Up video as well, as we lead you up to the 2020 Kentucky Derby and Breeders' Cup.